Hey there, Max here, and we are back with some more Cultist Simulator, the Exile Files, as it were. Okay, now then, we are picking up in Tiflis. My goodness, last time was quite the trumps right around a full circle around Russia, my goodness. Now, how shall we continue things on from here? We've met this Vasil Five-Goer fellow here. And it looks like he's going to be the next job we're going to try and follow up. So I think that's how we're going to start this off. Since we already have him, we might as well talk to him first before we gather any traces. We've got a lot of equipment here, so I think we might be able to handle anything he throws at us. And we can get us another ally! An ally of Grail would be a nice one to have, too. Let's see. Vasil shakes my hand warmly with that boneless but irresistible grip I remember so clearly. Of course I owe you, he tells me, but I owe someone else more. My great-grandmother is here in the city, in the keeping of my unsympathetic men. If you and I can address that, I'll be free to come with you. Well, alright. That seems like it's gonna get violent. Let's see what we can make happen here. Let's try not to send him, or else that's going to make things a little tougher, I think. By the end of the stuff. Let's go ahead and send my portrait through first. And hope luck is with us. Okay, that's one cycle. That's fine. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Busy night lies ahead. A complication. The entrance is here, somewhere. I just need to find it. We need either lantern or knock. Well, seems like that's a perfect thing for this curio, the Bohemian Saint. Let's see. Don't I have anybody else here with some items for me to use? Eventually, I do want to put her in there because she is set for an advancement soon. And that would be nice to just get an extra point on her. I wonder if I can upgrade him again, or if it's only one upgrade. Oh, great! We're no longer alone. Great. Well, time to start working on these other things then. I was hoping this would take a little longer, but uh-oh. So much for that. I've used trickery, and let's use a little more trickery, if you don't mind. Okay. What do we got? Medical certificates, we already got one of those. Let's see, where are we going to head to next? I've sent cash ahead, I can retrieve it once I arrive. Oh! Is that what happened there? Okay, good to know for the future. That is a thing that I can... That is how I get the money back. I have to come here first with the item, and then... Okay, cool. Undiscovered. My peers are not here. Of course, they may get returned. I hope... that just means it's going to take longer. Ooh. Cluj-Napoca. My old friend Lily's operation in Cluj have suffered since Hungary gave the city up. But her name might still open doors. So it sounds like we're going to have us another ally to get, if we're careful there. So let's try and deal with things here, and then we'll move on out. Yeah, I've used some trickery. And... wonder... Let's go ahead and throw him in there and see if we can get some more experience for him, too, while we're at it. Well, no traces just yet, so I think we're okay so far. Oh, wow, it just straight up goes away. I didn't know that. Good to know. Good to know. That's going to give us some more time to work here. Anything good? The Wolf's Divided Shadow. Well, that's not that bad to have. Oh, yeah, we're beating this challenge up nicely. Alrighty, safely away with my haul. My buddy over here, buddy over there. My curio, a snoozing undergoer. When active, an undergoer is a flexile, half-formed, horribly alluring thing, eager to consume or be impregnated by mortals, okay. But in its dormant state, it's a friendly knot of tentacled flesh, cawing, dribbling, and snoring by turns. Okay, that thing's nasty. I don't know much about... I haven't been doing much with summoning, but, if this is what you were looking for, have fun with that. Grail people are weird. Man, I'll tell you, the people of the Grail aspect are real weirdos. They just take things way too far. But hey, we have ourselves another ally. Wonderful. You're up in the lineup now, buddy. And I'm gonna go ahead and send some cash ahead. That way we can get out of here slightly faster when the Reckoners come. Which I know they're coming eventually. We are down to 33 years. So we do want to be careful. What do I want? What do I want? If I can get another repeat on the Lion Hunter's rifle, that would be nice. Because since this one's out of ammo, or, well, just one ammo shot left anyways. Yeah, seeing if we can get lucky. Nice. Well, there is our first trace. That's not very nice to have, but that's fine. That's still fine. What's that gonna turn into, I wonder? Oh, some connections for the underworld. That's fine. Restlessness, maybe that's fine. I'm never too sure. They're refreshed over there. My wound's going away. Nice. Okay, we got 2 of those set there. What do I want from here? I guess we're just trying to see if we can get lucky and find anything new. Oh, Reckoners here. Once we find out if that is, then we will get the heck out of Dodge. What we got? Oh, what's this? Purchase a mutilated manuscript? How much is that? 2? I think I will buy it. I will take that. Fistful of badly mistreated pages. A lantern curio. Don't mind if I do. Which is mean I'm going to have to get another one, aren't I? Yes, I am. That means I probably shouldn't have sold off too fast. Yeah, well. Then after that, I think we'll get the heck out of Dodge. Or, well, what is it? Tiflis. We'll get the heck out of Tiflis. A quiet warehouse. Would be nice to have earlier, before the traces start coming in. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and buy that for $1. Meh. Well, alright, and then after that, we're gonna get out of here. Alright, that is a lantern item now. Good to have. We're gonna have a better place to put stuff. Oh, it gives me some comfort, too. I don't really know what the comfort stuff's gonna do for me, but you know what? We'll find out at some point, surely. Oh, great. That's not good. That is quite bad. Let's... Oh, shoot, that's an official one, not a... Oh, darn it, I was grabbing for the underworld one. Oh, well. That's gonna be trouble. Oh, wait, that still works. I will take that and defend myself for just a moment. And with this coin, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Start sending our things back while we can. Oh, that actually wounded them. Nice. Well, that's fine. We're not trying to fight them now. We're trying to do an obscurity win. That's what I'm hoping to do. But it's going to be really tough. Ugh. I'm not too sure the best way of pulling that off yet. I have some ideas for it, but I still am not too sure. But good job, everybody. We're moving on. To Cluj-Napoca! Wherever that is. Cluj-Napoca in Romania. Alright, let's grab our things. We got some connection in the underworld. Okay, well, let's grab our cash. That is actually not bad to have. I'm glad to have that connection. Now, if I can get a warehouse, we'll be good. Warehouses are going to be helpful. A means and a location. Yeah, that's my problem, is the location part. Purchase art. About finality. That's a winter rarity, huh? That would be bad to have, because then I could crush any winter job, pretty much. And, look, he did get another promotion, so they can go up even higher. I'm gonna go ahead and level her up then, and I want to buy this. And while we're doing that, we're gonna get ourselves another coin. Okay. The Abydos Unveiled. Ooh, there's also some Grail in it too. Nice. Lots of good stuff. I'm wondering if the reason why all these items have Grail associated with them is because of, to own things is greedy and things, or something like that. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna hope we don't get any traces, but I am not gonna count on it just yet. And after we get our cash... Or, well, after we get her trained, we're gonna go ahead and look for our next escape route. Okay, got ourselves our coinage. Where are we heading to next? I wish it would mark off the X's of where I've been, so I know where I can't go back. Istanbul! Not Constantinople, but Istanbul. Alright, let's see if we can't find a warehouse or something. My old comrade-in-arms, Kara Kemal, has connections with the Black Arm remnants in Istanbul. Perhaps his name will still open doors. Sounds to me we're gonna have some underworld connections in the next town. Grand Townhouse. If you plan to retire here, will also provide considerable comfort. I wonder if you get a certain amount of comfort if you can be able to get out of here. Significant space, huh? Costs 4 money to work with that. Jeez, I don't know about that, mate. Let's look for another place then. But just in case, I am gonna go ahead and start working on getting another cache. It's totally gonna end up getting me a trace, which is gonna draw in a reckoner. But I think we'll be fine. Okay, no reckoner. No trace. It's underworld connection. We've already got one of those. And this is probably gonna pull a trace. Yep, there it is. Alright. Secluded villa. Not... I mean, it's nice and all, but... maybe a little too much. Let's see here. It's a troubled area, so we are not going to be able to get much. Still only takes 1 coin to get out of here, though, so... as soon as we know a reckoner is coming, we might want to get the heck out of here. Okay, we're good for another cycle. But we have a trace, so now the odds have just... we just got another trace, so the odds just went up that we are going to be bothered. So we're probably not going to want to stick around here too much. Still not too sure what I can work with that. Official connection. Lots of connections, not a lot of good places. Just to test some things. What else can I do means-wise? I'm just to use money. Location. Space 2. Okay. Okay, so I think the townhouse would have counted. So I'm going to go ahead and send a coin ahead, because I think we're going to have trouble soon. And I want us to get out of here as fast as possible when it happens. Almost want to try and get a few more years and see if I can get lucky. Connection with a ruler. Cool, but I don't think I can do anything fancy with that. 3 traces? Yeah, we are gonna be in trouble. There they are! How's it going there, Mr. Reckoner? What do you think? Get out of here now, because I don't think we're finding much here. I'm thinking of getting out. And one more check, why not? See if we can't find something good. Well, then again, if I do find something good, I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon anyway, so yeah, let's go. Let's start packing and getting out of here. To Istanbul it is! And of course I get a discreet office, but not a warehouse. So I know at the office I can work with my degree, to get quite a few things. Reinforcements are coming. Alright. I do wonder how many places we can go to. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Ha ha! We beat you to it. Bye-bye! Alright, where are we heading? We have landed in Istanbul. Let's go and pick up our... We have a connection with some radicals. Okay, well, maybe that might help me out. Go ahead and pick up our cash. And we'll go ahead and get another one. And we'll also look for an escape route. Okay, Baghdad! Okay. We Baghdad, but we couldn't get the mom. I know, bad joke, but I couldn't help myself. So, we really are going through a circle around here, aren't we? Wonder where we're gonna head to next. Is that Crete or Syracuse? Oh, there's a trace. Well, we knew that wasn't gonna happen too long. Alright, so we got 2 caches and a trace. See if we can't do anything to help us along here a little faster. If we get a warehouse, I'll see if we can't do something with it. Hey, warehouse! Sweet! Okay, we're gonna try and work with that warehouse and see what we can make happen. Okay, do the radicals let me... What is it? What is this? Use forge to assist an uprising or winter to betray it. This is only possible in troubled cities. Oh! What do you think? Let's find out what happens. Winter to betray it? We got a bunch of winter stuff, so... Defiance and city. Oh. You know what? Let's give it a go. Let me guess. We do this to empower our Defiance again. I mean, it's something new to do, so let's go ahead and do it if we can, right? There's another trace. Oh, well. Alright, let's go ahead and do the thing, shall we? I will take that. Oop. Actually, wait. He's level 7. That is 8. I will take that. Thank you very much. This has been a century for revolutions, and it's hardly begun. I'll be saving lives. There will be an opportunity for profit, and you'll win favor with the local authorities. The Colonel likes the status quo. I'm sure he does. Alrighty. Our betrayal. Challenges will occur while your operations are running. Aspect needs winter? I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. I'm addressing a challenge. This will increase subtlety. Let's go ahead and do it even more, shall we? Yes. Alright, well. Go ahead and get us another stolen year, why don't we? We might have to get rid of the warehouse, because I don't think we've been able to find anything worth working it with. And we might get a refund. Either way, I want to make sure. They're still searching. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're crushing that skill. Let's see, what else can we work with? Let's throw some moth in there too, why not? Hesitation. My pursuers, cautious or cowardly or uncertain of their proof, have done nothing yet. Okay, we got ourselves another cache, and they are, unfortunately, another trace. So we're not going to do very much around here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. See if we get our refund back on that place. And then we might want to see about getting out of here. Alright. Ooh, we got a full refund. Nice. Okay, in fact, we have so much, I'm going to go ahead and make another one run, because I think we're going to wait for this to have to finish up. They're still searching. Okay, now they're coming for the reinforcements. Night deepens. Let's see, do we have anything else we can work with? Eh, why not? We'll throw him in there so that way and see if it'll level him up at all. Actually, wait, no. Let's throw her in there, because if we can get 8 skill on her, that would be very nice for Moth. I think Moth is the main skill for hiding. So she's the one we definitely want to boost up if we may. Let's see. Alright, we got some of our cash pushed away. What's going to happen next? And, okay, we have an assassin. Okay. I can take a punch. I'm going to go ahead and put one in here. Hopefully they don't kill my allies. But I'm probably going to use the rifle to finish this one off, maybe. Defense. We'll go ahead and throw some heights in there. Let's see. My works are written in water. You achieve 3 subtlety. You've not only avoided the risk of traces, but gained an obscurity. Nice! Okay, well that's good to know that I pulled that off. And how did I do that again? It was with the radicals, right? Okay, so yes. With radicals, I can do an obscurity challenge. I got lucky. Sometimes reckoner attacks fail. Alright. We take back our ally. We take back our painting. Our ally. Another painting. Istanbul. And unfortunately, that wasn't upgraded. Oh, we have a connection with a ruler now, and obscurity. Although, ooh, and we got a lot of money out of that. A lot of money, a lot of money. What can we do with that? Make use of something. If we were to use that, accept patronage, what happens if we do with that? There's nothing a ruler wants more than more life. Fair enough. And there's no one who pays better. I'll need to make sure my patron doesn't understand my methods, though, or they might get ideas. A reasonable, safe way to convert stolen life spent into cash. Okay, that's one fair way, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and do a run through, though. What happens if I do this? Let's see. I'm not the one with... I'm not the only one. Enemies, I arrange a public rift with this construct. I'm making radicals. Ooh, I might get... Interesting option, I think. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and start working our way out. While I still can. Although they're gonna take my obscurity, unfortunately. Frick, jerks. Like, how are you supposed to deal with that? If they're just gonna... I guess the only way to really deal with it, as soon as you know somebody's coming, get out of dodge. Because once somebody is here, well, I guess that's fair, they know you're there. I wonder why the other person doesn't take obscurity, though. Maybe it's because they take your stuff and not directly go after you. It's a shame you don't get an option to actually even defend against it, though. They just immediately yoink it. That sucks. But I guess it is what it is, right? That being said, we have a lot of moth. We have a lot of winter. We should be able to make some obscurity happen. We just have to be able to make it work. And I guess having a lot of money, come to think of it, really doesn't do that much for you, does it? As far as trying to remain obscure. I guess that makes sense why that would take a lot of time then. And I guess if I'm trying to remain obscure, having a medical degree and flaunting it around also is not that helpful, is it? Alright, we're almost out of here. And we'll see if that gets lucky. And we're off. To Baghdad! Alright, grab our things. Oh, what's this? The Altiban Abyss and some official connections. Let's see. Baking heat, dusty orange trees, tiled and genteel decay. The Ottomans did not favor Baghdad. Now the British have imported a Syrian puppet king and alternate between building hospitals and bombing the locals in the blood of compliance. The city is probably due another rebellion any day now. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. What's the Abyss here? It is a vault. There's a nasty sort of power stirring up in the mountains. Sealed away under the earth for years, but there was an earthquake. Big hole opened up. Bureau tells me there's something weaponry in there, and I'll be honest, I'd rather you had it than any of the local troublemakers. Well, I definitely would like to take a look at it, too. Let's see. Why do I get the funny feeling we're gonna want some lantern? Which if that's the case, we do have a little bit, but only enough for, like, one challenge. Let's see if we can just kind of work at that first, and then, figure out what we can do from there. What's this? Possibilities. I can ask my contact to look out for opportunities. You'll need your expenses covered. Ah, okay. That's using that to pay them. I am never going to give one of things up like that. Okay. We have our opportunity going. Let's find out what we can find out. Let's see. A lot of the passes going up from the blah, 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 blah. Heart and Forge. Oh, dear lord. That's not good. If we had some radicals, that would be nice. Heart. We don't have anything with heart, do we? Even that doesn't have any heart. Needs heart, needs Forge. We have no way of getting this through. Well. That's wonderful. That's not going to work very well. Might as well send them in to get some experience. So much for that plan. Wonder what other ideas we can come up with. Well, we might as well let this run its course. But if I can find a warehouse, it would work very much in my favor. Or in this case, even an office might too. Where's a ruler? Don't need that. Let's see. There's a Grail Adip already camped out near the site. You'll need to be ready for her tricks. Through the appropriate aspects. I'm sure it is. Well, I've used trickery. You know what? As long as it works, am I right? Oh, wait. We actually have a moth aspect. Oh, that it wants. Okay, so... Interesting. Okay. Ah, now I see where it's that part. Okay. Oh, there's some radicals. That would be good for the forge if we needed it, but I don't think we have enough time to grab them, do we? Well, I guess if we got lucky and got through where we needed to be, so we're continuing forward. And the Reckoner's here. Great. Wonderful. Nearly there. Let's see. Power itself, the thing under the earth, la da 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 da. Ooh, Bureau says it started as a lesser tendril of the seven coiled. Old god, do you see? The god flesh starts to rot and something else starts to breed in it. What they call worms. I'd watch yourself. Fair warning. Winter, you say? Winter? Why, yes, I don't think I do believe I shall. Also, since we got trouble here. Whoops. Oh, right, that's right. I still needed to do this anyways. Next location. Ooh, okay. 5% cash ahead. Oh, that's right. I never picked up my cash here. All right, let's go ahead and get us another location. And then we are going to pray we don't get caught out. They're searching for me, but hopefully, since we have no traces... What's this? There's a hermitage in the hills above an odd little village where Maria once spent a summer. I thought I'd make a good vault hole, and I asked her to draw me the route there once. Perhaps my foe won't find me there, and if he does, perhaps it's time to make a stand. Hermitage of the Scythe. It is remote, so it will take 2 expenses to get there, but it will give me an obscurity for that. So good to have for that. In the meantime... Ooh. We cannot just send anything there. Well, once this job is done... Widening the search. Reckoner informants are uncovering more clues. They may summon reinforcements soon. Once we get a result from this, I will start this going out. This is what I came for. Great. Let's go ahead and get moving. No idea where this is. And I hope it's not the end of the line. Alrighty. What did we get? An Imhulun tech trick. Ooh, 10 edge. It doesn't look like much, but at its touch, flesh perishes. Perhaps it really is a last fragment of the weapon that slew the 7 coils from within. A fragment of the weapon. Interesting. That's some lore right there. That's a very, very interesting weapon. That's something we don't want stolen, that's for sure. That being said, if we were going for a Colonel victory... Ooh, oh, great, they made their own ones. That's fine, that's fine. Away from Baghdad. Hesitation. That's fine. That is fine. They are welcome to do their hesitation as much as they want. Still searching for me. Oh, but the reinforcements are coming now. They're just a little too late. Aha! Gave them the slip, we did. And everybody's back and ready to go. So I'm gonna have to start training you up there if you don't mind. Get me an 8 winter if you don't so mind. Woohoo! Off to who knows where. Oh, let me guess. He got kicked out because, Alright. Oopsie. Alright, we have one obscurity again. Where'd everybody go? Where the heck did everybody go? Safety from pursuit. You won't see Reckoner pursuit while this is on the board. This map's edged. The time may come when I can run no further. Then I must choose whether to lose myself in the loneliest place I can find, or choose the place that... It's not possible to leave an end location, and allies won't follow you there. Allies won't follow there, you say? Did I just glitch it out so I could actually get a follower to join me? Oh, that's awesome if I did. That being said... So, it looks like we did come to a dead end. We cannot go any further, unfortunately. What's this? I've risked so much for this pocket fortune, I may as well enjoy its benefits. Let's see. Comfort. I guess this means we're gonna be fighting our foe. Well, I mean, we got plenty to do it with. We got this, we got our edge, we got a gun, another gun. We've got another gun. I think we got a shot at it. I'm still surprised we managed to take a follower when it says we're not supposed to. So, hey, a discovery of a glitch, folks. If you put someone into the communication while it's going off to the final location, you're gonna take them with you. When you really shouldn't have been able to do that. Security. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me when we make it to the last location, we can start just farming obscurities? Oh, that's sick if that's the case. If that's the case, then that means if we just want to win an obscurity one, we just run, and get the heck out of Dodge as fast as we can, and before the assassins can eat up our obscurity, and then try to work with what we can. Interesting. Very interesting. This is a very interesting discovery. I like it. And that means, of course, all these years and all this money no longer matters at all at this position, because I don't think I can actually get anything more. A trembling heat. I wonder if there's other locations that are just like this. Place of residence, I'm here for now. Safety from pursuit. You won't see Reckoner pursuit while this is on the board. Really? I can find or choose that place to turn and face my foe. It's not possible to leave. Allies won't follow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Huh. So Reckoners won't follow me, apparently. Does that mean there's just a chance that the foe will be the one who shows up eventually? I guess we'll find out soon. So we have reached the actual end of the line. Interesting. I hope somebody was keeping track of how many places I wound up going to, because I need to remember that number, because that's the number of places I can go to before we hit the dead end. Unless there was a chance I could have found other places. But just I didn't. I wonder where the trembling heat was from. Oh, it's out here, I guess. Serpent's weather. You think we can actually pull off this obscurity victory from here? Dawn. Maybe it's only one obscurity you can pull. Hmm. It'll be a long, hard journey, but in my current traveling distance is more expensive. It would earn the obscurity. Won't see Reckoner Pursuit. All this is on the board. I mean, that's a good thing to have. It's just a matter of figuring out what happens next. It's... Cunning may answer strength. Strength may answer cunning. As your defiance rises, you'll draw the attention of the edge hours. If it's 3 to 7, achieve something unexpected. As far as I can tell, trying to reach level 7 of this defiance part, getting the 7 obscurities, or just flat out killing your foe, those are the 3 ways I think to actually get the win. I don't know if there's anything else to work with. I still can't believe I managed to pull this guy with me. That's funny. I don't know if there's anything I could do with him here anyways, but still, that's kind of funny. I do wonder what will happen if this ticks over too many times. Trembling heat. I don't like where this is then gonna end up, though. But I have learned quite a bit, though. And I'm happy for it. This has been quite the playthrough. Here he is! The foe is here! We knew he was gonna show up, but he doesn't have any of his buddies with him. My reflection in a knife blade shivers like an image on the surface of water. My shadow is long and strange in the chilly dawn hours that the madrugad favors. These are the signs of my foe's approach. Honor or arrogance will bring him here alone. Well, on the bright side, the obscurity will slow him down. The immortal enmity. There might be another way to end this. By not ending it at all. Wait, what? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Send a defiant gift. I'm going to send my foe a weapon of power because it'll really annoy them. Okay, sure, why not? Wait a minute. I use a sacred weapon to attack my foe. In confronting me, he too's become a target, but not an easy one. Weapon attacks usually, but not always hit. While a foe is on the board, you can't attack unless Reckoners. This will destroy all obscurity. Well, here we go. It is time for a fight. Although, I do believe... You know, that's kind of funny that I kind of use that with the right timing of things. I thought I taught you better than that. He's avoided my attack. Whoops. Wait. Yeah, I don't think I need to do any relinquishing here. So that's now exhausted. If I try using that, that does nothing to him, right? This would be useless against my foe's protections, but I may, regrettably, have to shoot someone else at some point. But this is a special, right? To become a target. Okay. Let's take a shot with him. Defense. Use that. I guess we're trying to use these as our defenses and try and slow them down from actually hitting us. If that's the case, let's get as many of these as we can. It's almost like we're using the environment to our advantage to try and get an upper hand on him. Oh, he got me. Ooh, 2 wounds. Burglaring curio? This will sit handsomely on a shelf if I ever have shelves to again. Oh, because it's out of ammo. Beguiling curio, dude. Beguiling, dude. Let's see. Use an edge technique to face my foe. Let's give him a shot. Because it is my foe, that gun's not gonna help me, unfortunately. Let's try the Horned Axe's Shadow. I'm so much for trying to go for an ooh, never mind. I didn't like that, did he? That's 4. And that didn't seem to have made anything happen. Let's try again. Hey, we got a buddy here. Let's try him out. Let's see if it helps. Probably not. Hey, got a random obscurity there. I'll take it. So, you might be able to get a couple of obscurities before he attacks and shows up. What was that, Zoys? My associate, come to my defense. I guess I should have used him first. Foe's wound. How many? 7 of these will end my enemy. Of course it's 7. I don't think I have enough ways to attack him, though. Nope, I am so dead. I don't think he's afraid of heights. Oh, wait! Nice weather for what I intended. A guttural chuckle? Oh, dear. Yeah, he didn't... Well, that's not good. We got round for one more round. I wonder if I use this on my defense if it will actually wound him. Or if I have to use him on the attack. Let's try it out. I'm not going to beat him anyway, so might as well give it a shot, right? He may also have some... Ooh. I held off his attack. Okay, it's only a defensive. I guess this is probably one reason why we want to try and unlock these weaknesses. You think this this Hermitage of the Scythe area is the only place like this, or you think there's others? There's probably others. Yeah. Yeah, I know he's there. He'll attack at any moment. Let's see what happens if I use this. Okay, my foe is stalking me. And stalking me. Oh, a random glimmering. Cool. Defense. My buddy I can take with me. I still wonder how in the world I managed to pull him along with me here. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to happen that way. Oh, contentment. Okay, cool. Let's see. Give him another attack then, shall we? Heights? I don't remember if he didn't like heights. What happens if I toss that away? Do I get some cash? Probably. And there we go. Well, I did him a couple wounds. Not enough to get what I would like it to be, unfortunately. Wait, what's this? Oh, did that just straight up tell him where I'm at? Defense. I know he's not afraid of that. Should have run further. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot. I have stolen decades. Why does that matter? Why would a dawn matter? I don't know why it's asking me for a dawn, but if I had one, that would be interesting to try. Eh, it doesn't matter anyway. You're just pumping me full of wounds. Yeah, got another one. Well, could have been better. Could have been worse. Oh, he got me. He got me. Oh. Ah, beaten into a pulp. Well, we have learned quite a bit from this one. We've learned that at a point, you do end up coming to the end of the line. I will bet there is more places to go to than just that one area, and depending which place you go, you can get some other assets to try and fight them off with, I suppose. We did some wounds on him. That was not so bad. That could have gone a lot worse, and also a little better. We also learned that we can get some obscurity when we get to that final place. Maybe like 1 or 2 before the actual guy shows up. He showed up a little faster than I thought he would, but I guess that's all the luck in it, right? But honestly, that went pretty well, considering all things. I am just now asking a lot of questions on where do we go from here. But yeah, I'm going to be trying again with the Exile Path. We're going to get a victory on here. We're going to get a victory at some point. So, I think this is a good place to take a pause from this one. Well, actually, no. We got a few minutes. We got a few minutes. We can at least get a warm-up going from here. And we'll go ahead and get the ball rolling. Get that escape plan rolling, shall we? We would prefer if it started off like this, but that's fine. Reckoner, time, and location. First place, Munich. Honestly, it almost feels like the combat route's the easier route. You got some cash, so let's head off to Munich, folks, before we take a wound. Since we always start off with one anyways. And I do wonder if the location I found there is the only location you end up getting at that point. Or if I just happened to draw it and I submitted myself to the area early. Who knows? Well, I know now if I want to go for obscurity route, it is kind of important to hurry along. And yeah, let's see. What are we going to call him? Maxel. Yeah, why not? We'll go for Maxel this time. Alright, we'll put the clock here, I suppose. Alrighty. Hello, Jennings. How's it going? He's got some heart on him. Let's see. We're going to have to talk to him, aren't we? Okay, we got our reconnoiter at the ready. Knife secret. We're going to wait for some of these verbs to fill out first. My wound is revealed, and then we have our communications. Alrighty. Someone who belongs here. Gotcha. Sure, he's going to ask me to do something for him, so we are going to want to talk to him first. Temptation. Escape. It's the one I want to do, personally, but I think that might be the harder one, considering how easy it is for an assassin, or... I don't know if the other guy can, steal my obscurity if they're just there. Well, we know if we go right on in, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, so... let's go ahead and do a quick reconnoiter and see what we can find. Let's go ahead and spend a year to get an extra coin as well. You know what? We'll go ahead and throw him in there and I guess we're going to use our wound as well as another starting gift. And just pray we don't get a Reckoner too quickly. Ooh, connection with radicals. We could possibly use that. Why not? We'll go ahead and grab a hold of them. We might be able to use them in the event. Okay, we got our radicals. Needs edge, needs moth. Well, they got plenty of edge, and moth. So I'll take that any time of the day. And we have a trace. We kind of have a feeling it was going to happen, but it is what it is. Medical credentials would be nice to have, not gonna lie. Oh, great, the Reckoner is here. Well, we're gonna see if we get lucky or not about making them go away. Probably not. But if we can find us another connection, we could be able to work. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Okay, I want to try something. What does this do? The Magic Guard is not merciful. She always exacts what is necessary. But then, I've never been kind. The Reckoner Pursuer... Wait, your Reckoner Pursuers have scented burning years? Dawn opportunity to complete this. Wait, what? The years must be burned in silence just as dawn begins. The Magic Guard is picky about that, and the wound dressed with the ashes. You'll need a dawn opportunity to complete this. Why do I get the feeling that that is not the best idea? This is me just trying more things out, by the way. Violence is a solution. Oh, indeed it is. Try to explore. Oh, I should probably be looking for an escape location, shouldn't I? Yep, turned into a trace. Good to know. Okay. Now comes the tart I don't think we're going to be able to pull off. Unless... Nope, that is not going to work. Oh, well. Nice try, folks. Although... How quickly does this pull? I'm just going to test it. How quickly do you pull? 10 seconds. That is actually very useful. Connection with the underworld. That almost guaranteed a victory. Nice. Okay, where's our location to get out of here? Avignon. Avignon. Seems okay. Smuggler contact in Avignon has a proposition for me. I guess we'll find out what that means. This is what I came for. Alright. Ah! A Mamarin Scar. Now we're gonna have to wait. Shoot! Not good. This is bad. I don't want to leave them behind, but at the same time, if I stick around too long, we're going to lose our stuff, so... And we don't have any real defense. Let's see if we can make something happen with this defense then, shall we? Can they make her disappear? That'd be nice. I would like that gun too, if you don't mind. Although she's probably gonna just steal it if this idea doesn't work out. Oh, the pursuer has a wound now. Ooh, this could actually work. If we're lucky. If we are lucky, this could actually work. Let's see. I've struck! Nice! All right, that bought us some time. We got lucky there. And also, we can take the... I did learn we can take the corpse with us, and for some reason, it doesn't make anybody suspicious. And this means we can be able to keep Jennings. All right, we'll go ahead and talk to him. Provide the scar. Very nice. There we go. And now he is a... Oh, we got to keep the scar. Interesting. Awesome, so that is something that we just get to keep. Awesome. Okay, I'll take that. Let's move these over to the side this time now. I think we made a decent start. Now we're going to go ahead and just explore whatever we can. I'm going to use the knife with my... Well, there's the next Reckoner coming up, so let's just hold off whatever time we can. And then we're going to go to Avignon, I suppose. I do wonder sometimes on the pathways we can end up taking on this, though. Just try to beat out the clock as much as we can here. Hesitation, that's good. If they show reinforcements, then we get that out. You know what? I'm gonna try searching for another spot. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Now that I know I have limited directions I can go, I might as well take a look. Also, I have not tried making a false trail yet. Strasbourg. I wonder if the color is significant to anything as well. Done before. The current city. I'm gonna try and do something interesting. Oh, wait, that's... Are you a follower that cannot do the thing that I was wanting them to do? I don't think they are. Darn. Unless... Wait, what? Okay, wait. Expense... Third part. Maybe I can't make a false trail anymore? I don't know. I'm just curious about that false trails part that was coming up. Reinforcements are coming. Okay, let's get out. Let's go this way. Why don't we? Wait a minute. So the scar we have here... was that supposed to go away, or is that attached to Jennings? I'm not sure. Anyways, I think that we made a fair... ooh! We already have an obscurity coming this way. Awesome. Well, that's something I can get. But, you know what? I think this is a good place to pause. We've tried doing an experiment with one thing, 1 decade, and I found out how the wound system works with that. It was a bit of a waste, but you know what? Good to learn that stuff. We've also learned a lot of important things about the final battle. And praying that we can get some actual obscurity there, so... Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how we can handle these things for the future. I'm very tempted to just start spending years and taking off as fast as I can at this point just to see what happens. Maybe that's what this play is going to be. I'm going to try and just push as fast as I can just to see what happens if we get to an end. And just see what happens, you know? Just run. Just keep running. Just keep running and running and running. But for now, I thank you very much for watching with me here, and I hope that you'll live life to the max.